Is Derrick Henry better than Adrian Peterson?
Hmm.
How do you feel about that? What is your thoughts on that, Dogon? What's your thoughts?
I gotta be honest with you here, man. I thought this was just a windmill slam dunk. Derrick Henry all day. Um, not just recency bias. It's just what I've witnessed from him in college, what I've seen from him in the league. I was there for Adrian Peterson as well for all his heyday, but for some odd reason, if somebody gave me a pick, for one season
Mm-hmm.
or one game, who am I picking? Is it going to be Adrian Peterson in his prime or Derrick Henry in his prime? I think I'm picking Derrick Henry on that. I think that was just a windmill slam dunk. But after looking at Adrian Peterson's metrics, it put me in a mindset of, damn, maybe this is some recency bias that I've got going on here. Because now I knew he was great now. Adrian Peterson, that is. Um, but after looking at his numbers, man, they're staggering.
Yeah.
I mean, this is very impressive. And a career average of 4.6 yards. I mean, that's hella impressive, man. So 120 touchdowns career. I mean, that's outstanding. So you got to give Adrian Peterson his flowers. I'm definitely a fan of his, but I'm sorry. I even after looking at his numbers, man, um, Derrick Henry, Prime Henry, I'm taking that over Adrian Peterson if I got one game to win. But what are your thoughts, Leo? I don't know, man. This is, to me, this is a tough one. But what are your thoughts on
No, I'm going with Adrian Peterson,
that? Mm-hmm.
and he got the numbers. His when he was leading the league in rushing yards, he had 2,097 yards with 348 carries. And Derrick Henry did similar numbers. He had
Mm-hmm.
2,027 yards with 378 uh, carries. And so Derrick Henry had 378 carries, and Adrian Peterson had 348 carries.
Yeah, APS had 6 yards to carry.
Yeah, that's crazy numbers right there.
That is insane.
So Super Saiyan Adrian Peterson, he was on another level. Like he was like he was a wide receiver. He was doing everything. Like I use Adrian Peterson in a video game as a wide receiver. Sometimes if somebody get injured, and I use him as a running back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it could go the same way with Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
How everything is playing out with Derrick Henry career, it's a little like it's going to be probably in favor of Derrick Henry because when crunch time, I'm picking AP as the running back that I would choose on my team. But in crunch time, Derrick Henry has proved that he's the best because he won playoff games and Adrian Peterson never won a playoff game. I know that's probably due to the team. And when you playing against playing against Adrian Peterson, you're saying, okay, all we got to do is stop Adrian Peterson. But with Tennessee, you had what AJ Brown was on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you had AJ Brown and you had Derrick Henry. So Adrian Peterson never won a playoff game. Derrick Henry, I think he won about 4 playoff games against the New England and Baltimore Ravens. And those are some hard teams to play against on defense. So
Yeah.
he crushed that. So, but overall, I'm gonna pick Adrian Peterson because Adrian Peterson was the whole entire team. I think he won an MVP. I'm not real sure. I think he won an MVP.
Let me look this up real quick.
But I think he won an MVP, and I don't know if Derrick Henry won an MVP, but I know everybody was saying that Derrick Henry should have got the MVP in 2020. I don't know if he won it too. But but the way that their stats stack up and everything else, I'm picking Adrian Peterson to run my team because I just need a few more pieces and I'm there. And Adrian Peterson can pick up the slack and carry the ball in crunch time and get it where it needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm picking.
Okay. Yeah, and AP won MVP in 2012. That same year we had 6 yards of carry.
Yeah.
So so he won MVP that year. Yeah, man, valid argument. Still, I think first of all, both of those guys could play running back in any era.
Yeah.
Both of those guys are just very dynamic. And I think I need to refresh my memory on some highlights, man, on some Adrian Peterson. Because I did see some Oklahoma stuff, and I was like, that's just not fair. Because I remember, man, the Oklahoma days was outrageous.
Yeah.
So, this guy put on a show for a long time. So, hell, even in his latter years, still playing 16 games, 15 games. So,
and every time I'll go in free agency and get Adrian Peterson.
because I felt like Derrick Henry took a step back last year. He didn't look as explosive that he typically does, but that whole offense in Tennessee is so uninspired. So now that he's in Baltimore with a fresh setup, actually good run blocking, good schemes for the run, they want to be run heavy anyway. I think it's an excellent fit for what he got going on. So I think that this year he's going to have a rebound season to let people know who he really is. At least, especially in the red zone, guy's going to be a monster.
Definitely.
Because Gus Edwards last year, shout out to Gus Edwards, red zone machine, bro. He was scoring at least 1 or 2 touchdowns every week. So you put Derrick Henry in the Gus Edwards spot. I mean, he's gonna have at least 15, 16 touchdowns this year.
Mm-hmm.
So look out for Derrick Henry, bro. But valid argument, man. But what do you? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but Derrick Henry is gonna. I think he's gonna eclipse Adrian Peterson. He's gonna. My mind is going to probably change after this year due to the rule change of how you're able to tackle.
Yeah.
So with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on the same team, and you can't really tackle them, that means this is time to win a championship. If they don't win a championship now, then they just suck. Derrick Henry, if Derrick Henry don't win a championship, he's still staying under Adrian Peterson because everything is working in Derrick Henry's favor. He got the fastest running quarterback, and the tackles has changed, so he could just stiff arm people or just step over them. So that's how it is.
Okay, and real quick, let me do the math on this real quick. So Derrick Henry is 5,416 yards away from Adrian Peterson. And so minimum, bro, if he's running 1,000 yards a season, Derrick Henry gotta rack off 5 more 1,000-yard seasons. And I don't see him doing that. So at least statistically in a yardage category, I don't know. Yeah. Or hey man, we're dealing with Derrick Henry. He probably just need 2,000-yard seasons.
Yeah.
Yep. So hey, who knows, man? But I got Derrick Henry. But let us know down in the chat, guys. What do you think? Who are you picking? Who do you think's better? All right. Do you think Adrian Peterson's the guy, or is Derrick Henry the winner of this conversation? Let us know down in the comment section. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as well. So until the next time, this is Dogon SS. That is Leo Maceo. This is Keep On Moving Podcast Show, the show you need to like and subscribe to. Till next time, guys. Peace.